fun. So something that I've become like really passionate about, especially since like we had to stay home for like how many years during COVID, how many months, how many days, is being able to add movement into your day no matter where you are or what you're doing. So there were times, you know, during COVID you had to stay in your house, so you'd be doing yoga at home or finding ways to move at home. And I really like the practicality of that, because when you're traveling, same thing, like you might not be able to go somewhere and get a whole hour class in. So I wanted to show you guys this video. We're using a table here, so I just moved the chair out of the way. Mine's a little bit higher than hip height, so you can use a counter as well. And it's just something that you can use to stabilize yourself. And something that I now do is I don't always do a full hour of anything, whether it's like walking, hiking is a lot easier because time goes so fast, yoga, weights, anything like that. I really believe like the consistency is everything. So if you can only get 10, 15, 20 minutes in, then that's perfect. Do 10, 15, 20 minutes the next day. You can get an hour on the next day, do that, and then go back to 5 minutes the next day. It's really just about connecting to your breath, allowing that space for your mind, and then being able to move your body brings all that together. So we're in Nova Scotia right now, in Westover. This used to be a boathouse. It is now turned into like this little mini home. I just love it. So find yourself a counter or a table here, and just place your hand on it. And we're going to turn sideways. And we're just going to use like a little bit of momentum, bringing the knee up and setting the leg back. So just doing that a few times. And sometimes it's easier to count to 10, but I want you to notice that you're using the stabilizing muscles here. So it's not like a full swing, it's guiding the leg back, pulling from the bottom of the belly, bring the knee up, point the toe back, engage the low belly, and then gently come back. Really good. You can keep this hand on the side just to kind of remind you to engage these muscles. And you're also engaging the standing leg to help you balance and tone as well. Let's do 2 more here. Really good. Planting the foot down, shaking that out, and then we just do that on the other side. Placing the hand, again, we're not swinging the leg, it's engaging the lower belly, send the leg back, gently come forward. You can literally do this like the dishwater is filling up. Like you can do this at the counter while you're doing dishes. And it's not so much like how far can you go forward and back. It's just engaging the core to engage our hip flexors, our glutes, our legs, our everything together. And really focusing on that really nice movement. You can breathe to the back of the body, letting the head reach away here. And again, let's do 2 more. Really good. Planting the feet down, just shake that out through the legs here. We're going to do a little bit of a different one. So this is the back of a chair. But again, you can still use the table or the counter that you have. We're going to reach our leg out to the side. Reach this arm up. So engage through those obliques, the sides of the body. Extend the fingers, extend those toes. And then bring the knee in towards the elbow and lengthen. And you really take your time. So again, it's not swinging, it's engaging slowly to then send that leg and hand away. Because your hips going to want to rush, your stomach's going to want to rush, but it's about expressing and then coming back. You can release the hand if you want to, just to add to that balance. keeping your hand on the chair. Whatever is best for you. Something I notice is, see how when I come in, my hip wants to roll inwards here? I really have to slow down to keep that hip open. So you may have to notice that as well. Just notice your body. My right side doesn't do it as much. One more. And then releasing down. Awesome. And see how practical, you have my jacket on here. Like we're not even changing that up. Just move where you're at today. Again, lifting the leg. Arm comes up. And then bringing that crunch in. Really slow. And again, this is something you can do. The laundry is drying. You want to take a few seconds before you go transition to something else. Grab the back of the chair, the counter, the wall, whatever it is, and just do 10 of these, 15 of these, 8 of these, 20, whatever it is on each side, and away you go. Just adding it into your day. Strengthening the back, the stomach, the arms, both legs, even your foot that you're standing on, the toes that you're pointing. So good. Lengthening the neck. Let's do 2 more. Whew. Really good. Let that go. Adding a little bit of arms here. So we're going to bring the arms in front of us. So I'm just going to show you sideways because I am blocking my face the other way. So you kind of want the elbows up along with the shoulders, not down here. And we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Send those fingers up. 1 more. Really good. Now opening the hands and just bring the hands back together. Keep the elbows as they are, kissing together. Breathe in the back of the body. You'll feel this one. 2 more. So good. Release the arms back. Roll the shoulders back. Palms face up here. You can bend forward a little bit if that feels better. And then just moving the hands up and down. Keep the shoulders away from the ears here. Stretching those fingers back. So see my hands are like slightly off to the sides. They're not directly behind me. And then we're going to add circles. Energy in those fingers. So that changes everything. Really igniting those hands and then switch the circles. My cat's looking at me like, what are you doing, lady? Are you turning into a bird that I like to chase? So good. Widen them this time and then flick your wrists up as if you're taking a ball and setting them up and back. So good. Bring the arms up in front of us. Just hold them here. And then release. Really nice. We'll add a little stretch here. So again, you can hold the back of the chair, bringing that heel towards the knee. Again, we're getting strength and we're adding a stretch. Still engage the core, so don't just sink in. You still want the core lifting in and up, and then sending the tailbone down. Really good. Other side, I'm going to use the table so I don't have to move the chair. You do what you got to do. Just doing a different figure 4 stretch here. Again, any time of day you can add this stretch. You're standing in line at the grocery store. People are going to look at you weird, but they're also going to think, good idea. So do that. You're a good role model. And then gently release things. So good. We'll have 1 more stretch. Bring the hand up and back. You can reach for the fingers. And again, the fingers don't have to touch. Many people cannot touch their fingers. And just leave it like this. You want to focus on opening the shoulder and then just reaching this arm back. The destination isn't my fingers have to touch, it's opening the body. And then gently release. This side is more trickier for me because of my shoulder. So again, both sides will be different. And you may notice like this wants to happen. Really do this, and I'd rather you let go of the fingers. If you find holding the fingers is making you curl, I'd rather you let go so you have the opening. And then gently release. Reach the arms up. Hands come down to the heart. Close your eyes. Again, you can close your eyes with hands at the heart any time of day. Relax your face. Send a breath in the back of the shoulders. Soften the heart. With hands in front of the heart, take a moment of gratitude just for you. Nothing outside of you, just for you. Being grateful for yourself. Grace, love, and extra gratitude for you specifically. We bow forward to ourselves and each other and say namaste. Open your eyes whenever you're ready. Hope you love those. Share these with everyone you know. Like, everyone needs these in their life. We need to realize that we can move our bodies at any time of day, as much as we need to, whenever we need to. Right, kitty? This is Glenn. He's really good at moving his body every day. Take care, you guys. Until next Thursday.